Hello guys and welcome back to another video, another Slavic language video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Old Church Slavonic. Have you ever heard of this language?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Old Church Slavonic is a language from which all of the other Slavic languages originate. We're going to take a look at a short video about Old Church Slavonic, so we're going to watch it currently and stick with us because after that video we're going to be testing whether this Old Church Slavonic is really an ancestor of all of the other Slavic languages and is it really that close to other Slavic languages. For now, watch the video. Old Church Slavonic, OCS, or Old Slavonic, is the oldest known Slavic literary language created in the 9th century CE by Saint Cyril Methodius. It was designed to translate Christian scriptures and liturgical texts for the Slavic people, especially in the region of Great Moravia and nearby areas. The language was based primarily on the South Slavic dialects around Thessalonica, today in northern Greece. Originally written in the Glagolitic alphabet, it later adopted the Cyrillic script, which is still used by many Slavic languages. Old Church Slavonic is historically and linguistically important as the first standardized Slavic language, preserving Proto-Slavic grammar and vocabulary. While not a direct ancestor of modern Slavic languages, it strongly influenced their written forms and helped unify Slavic culture through Christianity. Among modern Slavic languages, Bulgarian and Macedonian share many features with Old Church Slavonic. In short, Old Church Slavonic played a key role in shaping the Slavic cultural and linguistic heritage. Let's now take a look at words and compare Old Church Slavonic with all of the other Slavic languages, and at the end of the video we're also going to rank which language is the closest one to the Old Church Slavonic. This is my sister, guys, by the way. You can check her out, you can check her channel out. Yes, you can say something.
I was waiting for my ad. Okay, check me out, subscribe to me. Thank you, guys.
So let's take a look first of all at the first word, which is God. So God in Old Church Slavonic is Bog. Bog. How is that read?
I guess Bogu.
But that
Boga.
is Boga. Yeah, probably Boga. In East Slavic languages, in Russian first of all, it's Bog. In Ukrainian Bog and Belarusian Bog.
Okay, so those are the same. Okay.
Yes. What about West Slavic?
West Slavic, we have here Polish, Bok, Czech, Buch.
Let's see.
I don't know. In Slovak is Boch.
Yes, and in South Slavic languages, first of all, in Bulgarian, it's Bog, Macedonian Bog, Serbian Bog, Croatian Bog, and Slovene Bog. So, in all of the East, basically, and South Slavic languages, it's Bog. Some small exceptions make the West Slavic languages. What do you think of this?
I think the most different is in Czech, Boch. Buch, which is it's basically like turning the O sound in U sound. So I think it's definitely the most different.
And also, what is going on here with her? Why Buch and Boch? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, also Slovak.
From this first round, which the word Boga, probably that's how it's read. I think that point gets all of those besides the West Slavic because they're quite different, except Polish, which is quite odd for Polish. But let's go on to the second word. The second word is
It's water, but in Old Church Slavonic is voda.
Yes, we don't know about the exact stressing of the word because I don't know if it's voda or voda. I can't find information about that on the internet.
East Slavic. In Russian is it is similar. It is actually exact same in Russian and Ukrainian, voda.
Yes, but in Russian it's pronounced vada.
Okay, voda, and in Ukrainian voda, and in Belarusian vada. So it's probably the same pronunciation, I guess. Vada.
Yes, in Russian they have a rule about o. If it's not stressed, it's pronounced as a, so vada, because the stress is on a, so that's why we say vada. What about the West Slavic?
West Slavic in Polish is with W, woda,
Yeah, but it's
but
read.
it is probably pronounced the same as the other ones. Czech and Slovak, voda.
And South Slavic, Bulgarian, Macedonian, Serbian, Croatian, and Slovene, all of those is voda. I think that in Bulgarian they also say voda. The next one is solnce or sun in English. In Russian, Ukrainian, and Belarusian, it's quite similar, though they have quite some differences here. In Russian, it's solnce or solnce. I don't know how the accent in the stress is once again, but solnce. Then we have solnce and sonca.
Oh, it is like in a plural.
Yeah,
For us.
yeah, sonca. Why did they put a at the end? Oh, that's quite interesting.
In West for Polish is slonce. For Czech is slunce, and for Slovak is slonko, which is they are all different.
Yeah, quite unusual. Then we have the South Slavic in Bulgarian. It's slonce. In Macedonian, it's sonce. In Serbian, it's sunce. In Croatian, sunce, and then in Slovene, once again, sonce. So out of all of these, I think that in East Slavic, which one is the most close to the original form?
In East, I would say like Russian, solnce.
Yes. About West Slavic,
Probably Polish.
Slonce, yeah. Although we don't know how, we are not 100% sure if this is the correct forms. Guys, let us know if you're native speakers of one of these languages.
Or about the pronunciation, like I don't know where I was going with this.
Never mind. Okay.
Сакам да кажам дека акцентираме според
Yeah.
нашия.
We are accenting according to our native.
Yes, according to our native. So sorry if we are pronouncing anything wrong.
Yes, and continuing with South Slavic. So remember, Solnce. I might say that Bulgarian takes the spot here with Slonce because it's the only language that has kept the L. Sonce. Sonce is also very similar. Sonce in Macedonian and Slovenian. But once again, Bulgarian takes the spot. I think Slonce. Yeah, it makes sense, kind of. You would think, oddly enough, you would think that Bulgarian and Macedonian should be the most close ones to Old Church Slavonic because, as you've seen previously from the article or the video that we had it, Old Church Slavonic originates from these places here, from Macedonian region in Greece, and it's quite interesting or unusual how Bulgarian and Macedonian are not always the most similar. I'm sorry about our cat here.
Our cat is saying
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah, what do you think about this?
I would say like in our alphabet we lost the sound. Bulgarians kept it in their alphabet, and
I think they're the
also
only ones that kept.
yeah, and I would say like maybe Russian.
What do you think about losing ya, yo?
I think it made the language a little bit different from other languages, and I think it gave it a little bit of like something like special for our language. I would say, like losing those sounds. It made it like
But
a little
Polish
bit
also doesn't have it.
modernized language, a little bit easy for pronunciation, for writing probably.
Yeah, but I think that it would have been 100 times better if we kept ya, yo, because in Bulgaria they have it, and they would write Macedonia with yeah, so that's kind of interesting.
I wouldn't say so. Like I have been studying Macedonian like this, and I think it's quite easier, but it is quite unique that Bulgarian kept it. I would say like there's a difference between Macedonian and Bulgarian, so it's easy to make differences between those languages.
The losing of cases because I think that personally the more cases the language has, it's more close to Old Church Slavonic because I think Old Church Slavonic had a lot of cases.
Yes, it did had a lot of cases, and I think like languages losing their cases, it makes the language a little bit like distance from the Old Slavonic. But I think Old Slavonic, it is very hard to learn. All languages are hard or easy to learn in their own way.
Moving on to the next word, which is mother.
Mhm.
In Old Church Slavonic case,
Mati.
Mati. And then in Russian, it's also the same, Mati. In Ukrainian, they don't have that letter, so it's straight up I, Mati. And in Belarusian, Mati. We're saying Mati whenever we want to refer to our cat. So
Yeah.
Mats, we just say that. For West Slavic,
It's matka. Yeah, in all of them it's matka, but in our language this means literally uterus.
in South Slavic, a Bulgarian Maika. In
Maika.
Serbian, it's in Macedonian, it's also Maika. Serbian Maika, Croatian Maika, and then Slovene Mati. So I think that all of the languages which have Mati is probably they kept it from Old Church Slavonic. We would
Look,
understand.
Russian. It's everything the same in Russian.
Yeah, Russian is like frozen Old Church Slavonic.
I think that's what makes Russian beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really old, like it gives that authentic vibe when you're hearing Russian.
Yeah.
Well, for me. at least.
They actually took the language and then they froze it.
Yeah.
And they've never changed it. I know that they have a lot of new words. They are still not 100% authentic.
If they didn't have these words, probably the Old Slavonic would have been extinct by now.
Definitely. So, 4 points go for Russian.
Russian is always making a point. at
Yeah,
this point.
Russian, Ukrainian. Then we have none of the West Slavic, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Including Macedonian, Bulgarian. I'm sorry, but Maika and Mati is not, it's not the same. Name, Imya, in Old Church Slavonic.
Imya.
Yeah. In West Slavic, it's Imye, Yemeno, and Meno. South Slavic, they're the
Ime.
same. Ime.
Points to Russian again and Belarusian, I guess.
And the last word, I'm sorry, a hand. In Old Church Slavonic, it's ruka. In Russian, Ukrainian, and Belarusian, it's
Again.
ruka or ruka. Ruka.
Ruka. What's up with Polish? Reka. We call that a river.
Yes, for us, reka is river.
Czech is ruka, okay, and Slovak ruka again.
Yes, and for South Slavic, raka, ruka, and then roka. Well, that was everything from quiz 1. What do you think about it? Which language is most similar to Old Church Slavonic out of these?
Honestly, Russian. Russian is the most similar, but other than Russian,
I would say the East Slavic languages.
yeah, East Slavic languages are literally
Definitely keeping Old
either
Church
the
Slavonic.
same or with a little differences.
Yes, and also in some cases Slovenian, in very
Yeah.
rare Slovenian and Bulgarian. Yes. Moving on to the next one, reading Old Church Slavonic. Господи, просвещение мое и спасение мое, кого убоюсь я. I guess God, my
But
просветление is like
I'm
light.
apologizing. Forgive me. You are my forgiveness and my
Help. Спасение is like Spas, my savior.
yeah, my
My
savior.
savior. Кого боюсь я. I trust. Whom I trust. Something like that.
Trust, maybe trust. Господа, защитител живота моего, от кого устрашусь я. So this is saying like God,
My protector.
you're my protector of my
My
life.
From
From
who?
who I'm
Yes.
afraid.
Егда приближаться нам я лукавующий. I'm getting closer to my bad things.
Yes. Ясти плотя моно. Плоть моё. Ясти.
Yes. Yesti is like is. The verb to be.
Something be my, but
Oskorbliajości mia I wrzamuj. So, I don't know.
I have
Let's
no
just read
idea.
it.
Ti iznemogosha I padosha. Yes, I think the first half was that, right?
So the Lord is my light and my salvation, a light.
Okay.
Salvation also Savior.
Yes.
Whom shall I fear?
Fear,
Uboyos
not
ya
trust. Okay,
not, yeah.
fear. Okay.
The Lord is the protector of my life, yeah.
Okay.
Of whom shall I be afraid?
Okay,
Yes.
yes. We got that right.
When evildoers come near me to devour my flesh, so I didn't know devour. Приближаться, come near me.
Yeah, those who would harm me and my enemies. Okay.
They stumble and fall. No. Padosha, yeah, pada.
Yeah, okay. We got that one, but the other one. Quite similar, we can understand.
Iznemogosha, iznemoshtuvat. Once again,
Yeah.
they are kind of getting exhausted.
We are using kind of the similar
But
words.
we're not using them like those are
Yeah.
old words.
We
That's
kind of have the similar
Yes,
words,
but
but
they're
we
not used.
recreate them in our language.
Yes.
We know the base of the word.
Yeah.
Like the base of the word, but we don't know the
We
accessories to the
but
word.
we actually recreate them because we don't know the cases.
Exactly.
So this is like iznemogosha I padosha.
I would say like
it's
right now
shy,
I would
it's
have said
changed.
that. Like we don't know the accessories that go
suffixes,
to
yeah.
the base of the word.
Yes.
So those are probably the case.
Padosha ljudi. Ureku.
I think that is the noun.
Let's now go to the last game, which is we have one sentence from the Bible, and we need to read them read the sentence, the translation of the sentence in all of the Slavic languages once again.
В начало бят слово. В начале било слово. На початку било слово. У початку било слово.
Kind of similar, but all in all also different. In Polish, na początku było słowo. In Czech, na początku było słowo. Slovak, na začiatku było słowo.
I can see like the transition, like the East Slavic are starting like to be very similar to the Old Slavonic, and then West kind of similar, kind of not, and South Slavic. Bulgarian в начало без словото, Macedonian въобще докато беше словото, and Serbian на почетку беше реч, Croatian на почетку бяше реч, and Slovene в začetku je bila beseda. Okay.
Beseda, we would understand that. Abeceda, beseda.
Beseda, okay.
Yeah, beseda na narod, or something like that. I've heard that from somewhere, but I can't quite think of where. Never mind. Which one is more similar?
I've said my thoughts, like the most similar
But Bulgarian is also very similar. As you can see, because they don't have biat, they say be. Начало без словото.
Okay.
And they have articles, definite articles, to.
Like I've said, Russian is the most similar, like East Slavic are the most similar.
The last sentence, the second sentence, Дай нам днес хляб наш насущный.
So there is a rule in Old Slavonic that all the words need to end with a vowel. That's why all of the words are ending either in a or e or some vowels.
Yeah, basically that's kind of interesting. I wonder what would have happened if we also kept that rule.
They literally had 11 vowels.
Wow. Yeah, I guess ya, yo, yad.
Yeah. We have
also
5 or 6 if you count.
Yeah, for us it is also a vowel if you didn't know, guys. Macedonian language. Kind of interesting about
kind
us.
Kind of hard, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not hard. For example, crust. If it's a cross, crust, we say it like krasata. It's not that hard if you think about it.
You just don't need to add extra letters.
Yeah, in our language.
Russian хлеб наш насущный, дай нам сегодня. Ukrainian хлеб наш насущный, дай нам сегодня. And Belarusian хлеб наш штодзенный, дай нам сени.
It's very difficult. Belarusian is unnecessarily
Belarusian has some interesting
letters.
letters.
A with dots.
Are we German?
No. Yes, that's kind of interesting. I don't know how to pronounce it because on Google Translate it doesn't allow for like pronunciation. So I can't see how they
Okay.
pronounce it. In Polish, we've got like a correction. Thank you guys so much for the correction from the previous video. A CH is read as like H. So chmura is chmura.
Okay.
Yeah, so chleba naszego pośredniego daj nam dzisiaj. Dzisiaj. In Czech, chleb nasz denny daj nam dnes. And in Slovak, chleb nasz každodenny daj nam dnes.
When I'm speaking these languages, I feel like I'm breaking my tongue.
Maybe they say also the same for our languages.
Yeah. Bulgarian, dajni dnes ежедневния хляб.
Macedonian,
Хлебът наш насущен, дай ни го денес. Serbian, хлеб наш насущний, дай нам danas. Croatian, kruh naš svakdani, daj nam danas. And Slovene, daj nam danes naš vsakdan.
This is very difficult. All of this is going to bloopers.
Daj nam danes naš vsak... Daj nam danes naš vsakdanji kruh.
Finally. Yeah.
In other languages.
Yes. This is very difficult, guys. For me now, if I take a look at like Russian, it seems as my native language because of all of the other ones which I don't understand. Like when I read Russian, it's so familiar that I think that it's my native language.
No, because they use different
You can't read,
letters.
yeah. She can't read, yeah, yo. Yeah, she's not used to that. Say,
Like we pronounce.
we don't. What would you say about Old Slavonic?
I would say Russian is the same with Old Slavonic.
Me too, guys. Although we would think that Saint Cyril and Methodius would make it very similar to Bulgarian and Macedonian.
Thank God they cut out those letters.
Macedonian, thank God Macedonian got out of these letters. And thank God Serbian also did the same. So Serbian, Macedonian, Croatian.
Go
Bosnian.
get rid of your tastes now and watch
Yes,
me learn the
Serbian,
language in 1
Serbian.
month.
Please just get rid of the cases. Bulgarian, get rid of your letters. Just kidding. We're not changing all of the other ones just to make them similar to Macedonian, but as you can see, languages are alive beings and they change. They go under a lot of evolution to get here where they currently are. Thank you so much. Thank you so
they're
much.
all similar because their root is actually Old Slavonic, but the most similar, I would say, for me, it would be Russian. And all of those like Ukrainian, Belarusian.
What is interesting about South is that all of them had like the same word. For
Yeah.
example, for Mike, I think that they also had the same word.
It's safe to say, like, if you're ever like traveling through this Slavic countries, you would understand it if you just
Spoke Russian,
spoke.
Ukrainian, Belarusian.
Yeah,
Or maybe just mix all of them.
Yes, that's what they
try to do like a
Mix.
That's what they typically do. Maybe take the Russian structure of the sentence or the Serbian one. If you get the sentence structure from Bulgarian or Macedonian, it wouldn't be very easy for you to be understood because we don't have the cases.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video.
Yeah, have an amazing rest of your day.
Give it a like.
And give her a subscribe and check her channel out because she's awesome. Subscribe and goodbye.
Bye.